What's up everybody, welcome back. Today we are gonna be cooking burger steak, Jollibee style, high protein, easy recipe to help you lose weight. This is from one of our shorts on Instagram, Filipino recipes to lose weight. So we're gonna go ahead and break it down. We're gonna start off. These are the ingredients we're gonna be using. Right here we got 96.4 lean ground beef. I use this for majority of my recipes. Again, if you are trying to lose weight, switching up your protein, going to 96.4 lean ground beef, a 93.7 lean ground beef, or just using lean chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs will help you out a ton. And then we just got the classics with the Filipino cooking. We got garlic and onion, beautiful garlic and onion. We're gonna be using beef cubes. And then we're also gonna just be using canned mushrooms. I know they got other ones like this in Seafood City. These are the ones that I got. And then we are also just gonna use butter, flour, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, these guys right here. And then we're gonna go in with salt and pepper, and that is about it. That's all we need for this recipe. Super easy, super simple, nothing crazy going on. So we're gonna start off with cutting our onion. Normal stuff, you're gonna cut that onion in half. We're just gonna go for a easy dice. So we're gonna go for a normal dice. Gonna start off going vertically, and then after that, take your nice, beautiful, sharp knife, and then go ahead. We're gonna cut it that way. Nice and smooth with it, nothing crazy. It's gonna be in the burger, so it doesn't have to be perfect as we go through there. Nice and smooth. Make sure if you're starting off with cooking, if you're trying to lose weight, things like that, get a nice sharp knife. Nice sharp, nice. Saying the same stuff. It's gonna make things a lot easier. If you're trying to lose weight, if you came to these videos because you're trying to lose weight, I'm telling you, sharp knife, food thermometer is the best thing you can do. There's a lot of people that say like,
I can't lose weight, I can't cook.
You don't really have to know how to cook. It's like a math problem. You just follow the instructions. It tells you exactly what to do, and then you don't have to know when food is ready. Even when food doesn't look ready, you can just go ahead, put the thermometer in there, and then if it says it's at the specific number, then it's ready to go. Like chicken, easy. Just pull that 165. People are scared of eating raw chicken. Totally okay. Just get that food up to 165 and you're safe. Nothing bad is gonna happen. So you got our onions right here. Boom, beautiful, good to go. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, we'll throw those into a bowl. So boom, into a big mixing bowl. We're gonna need this bowl because afterwards we're gonna throw in our 96.4 lean ground beef into there. And then that's gonna be our mixing bowl. Look, it doesn't have to be super fancy, nothing amazing or crazy. It's an okay dice. There you go, a little nervous. And after that, take the beautiful garlic that you have. You still going, we still recording? It's a one-man show right now. Try to have everything set up. Nice little smash, a little smashy smash. Doesn't have to be perfect, just get that garlic moving. Boom. Just like that. You could buy the pre-minced garlic. I haven't really looked at the ingredients with those, so I'm not really sure what's in there. Sorry, I know you guys can see that. I just threw that in the sink. The trash is here, but
The sink is a little bit closer right now.
I usually throw my garlic skins in the sink, and then when I'm done with the dishes and everything's ready, I feel like it's just easier when I'm going through. When I'm making shorts, to be honest, I'm just throwing garlic skins into the sink. So right there, give a little extra crushing. I'm pulling these green things out. I'm not gonna lie, I usually don't, but everyone on the internet does. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Pull these green guys out. And then nothing crazy, just nice easy mince. Get that all cut up nice and beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. Just enough so that when we make our burger patties for the burger steak, we're not getting these big chunks of garlic. These burgers are lean, so they're gonna cook fast. If your chunks are really, really big, you're gonna have some aromatic, spicy garlic in that burger bite. Boom, something like that, that is perfect. Don't have to go too crazy. There's a few big chunks in there that I'm gonna break up. Boom. Just like that, boom. Into our mix with the onion. Clean your station. I'm gonna wipe this down really quick, really quick. Before we throw the beef into there, we're gonna go ahead season this up so that we're not handling beef and then going back in and touching all our ingredients. So we're just gonna go in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Throw that in there, and then it'll be up to you. You can kind of change up how much salt and how much pepper you want to go into there, depending on how salty you like it. And then same thing, once you're moving in with the gravy, you can change up the saltiness. So we're just gonna go for a few cracks of black pepper. Boom. And then we'll hit it with a... We recording? Oh, we recording, sorry. Got 2 cameras navigating, making sure we're managing it. Little bit of salt. Little bit of salt. And then we're gonna take it, the beautiful beef, 96.4 lean ground beef. Whatever you wanna buy. I found that Smart & Final and Aldi and Walmart have 96.4 lean ground beef. Smart & Final kind of sells them in these tubes, which arguably sometimes you don't know what color the meat is. You don't really know what's going on with the meat in there, and that's okay. But Aldi, it looks like it sells a fresher one, where it's just ground up, and then you can see what the meat is looking like. Just like that, a nice big log of beef. And after that, you just get in there, don't be shy. Mix everything around, make sure everybody gets to know each other. And that will be our beef. Super easy, not a lot going on. And once we get this mixed up, we'll get these onto the fire. We'll start cooking these burger steaks. And then after that, we'll make our gravy and you're gonna be good to go. When you cut your onions, cut them thinner. These onions are humongous. To be honest, I cut these onions way too big. I was trying to multitask. And we're trying to meal prep. We're trying to make sure this is good for our macros. This is a recipe to help us lose weight, right? So you can weigh it out prior, but I think it makes a lot more sense. What I would do, I would cook these up, make these patties, and then just fry them up that way. And then once they're cooked, measure it out, weigh it out that way so you know what's going on. But we're just gonna grab a meatball size amount of beef, you know what I mean? Kind of like that. You're gonna do that with it. Ooh, something like that. And then you're just gonna squish it down. Use your thumbs around the outside to form a burger patty. Don't worry if it's not perfect. We're having fun, we're cooking. We're just trying to lose weight. We're not trying to be professional chefs. Once you get it to something like this, you can throw it into the pan. Use a little cooking spray. I know this, I need to buy olive oil spray, things like that. This is canola oil, not the best thing for us. I know we're trying to be healthy, lose weight. We're trying to still stay on top of our health, not just like lose weight and get a 6-pack. This might be a little hot. Let's see. It might burn this. Yes, a little high. It's okay. So throw it on there, and then you could go in there too. These aren't smash burgers per se, but you want to get them as thin as possible. I see a lot of those on the internet, people making smash burgers, and I'm just like, that's not realistic. Not everyone has a black top, whatever you call those things. The best thing to do, I've been making burgers like this. I've been making burgers like this for like a year. This is like actually what got me down 35 pounds. I probably ate this every single day. Go ahead, throw the burger on there, and then once it's inside the pan, go ahead, don't burn yourself. Give it a nice little squish down. Just like that, it's gonna hold its shape. Once it gets a little crust on the bottom, you can move these guys around. Boom, just like that. And then you just rinse and repeat. Nice and easy. Your hands get a little dirty, yes, it's okay, you're touching raw beef, but if you don't like that, just throw some gloves on, you'll be all right. And it's easy. These cook pretty quickly. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're trying to cook and you're just getting started, get a food thermometer. Like, it's really hard to tell when you haven't cooked. When I first started cooking, the first meal I served my family was completely raw barbecue. I fried those bad boys really hot and high, and it was charred on the outside. And then when we sat down and ate it, it was just completely pink and raw. So get a food thermometer. You cannot fail with that. It's gonna tell you essentially right when it's done. So again, push it all the way down, get everything thin. You'll feel when your fingers are close to the pan. You're not gonna die, you're not gonna burn yourself. Boom, just like that. Right now in this pan, I could fit 3 comfortably. I could go 4 if I'm really trying to push it, but you're okay. Again, I'm sorry for these onions and garlic. I apologize, it's not my best work. They look kind of funky, they look kind of crazy. A little like Frankenstein a little bit, but hey. We cooking. We're just out here trying to have a good meal, trying to lose weight with it. I'm gonna throw one more in. We'll see what happens. I'll make it a little guy, a smaller dude. See, just like that, nice and small. Those onions are kind of making me mad though. They're not supposed to be like that. Nice little spritzer of cooking spray. Sneak them in right there, and then we're good. Now we're cooking. And then, so when we're cooking burgers, when we're doing this, once it starts to pool up and we get a little bit of that blood and that juice coming out from the top, then we'll go ahead and scrape it underneath, give it a flip, and then we'll let it go for another minute or two, check it with the thermometer probe, and we'll see where we're at. I'm gonna wash my hands, I'll be right back. I'm the best fry cook in America. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. Medium high, we'll get these guys going. While we wait, I'm gonna get our thermometer. This was a gift from my old boss, one of the most influential people in my life, TheraPen. Shout out to John, thank you, love you. I'm sorry I don't text back as fast, and you should text me back once in a while too. But this is you don't need to go crazy. This one, 80 is like $85. If you go on Amazon, even if you go to the store like Smart and Final, let's see, so we got the juices going, nice little flip, boom, there we go. If you wanted to, you could spray it a little bit more. I should probably do that because this is not my best non-stick. Boom, 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 just like that, nice and easy. I know my hand has beef on it now because I touched that after I made my patties. We will be all good, we will be okay. I'm gonna let this one hang out a little bit more. That was the last one on there. But yeah, you could get a thermometer, pretty cheap nowadays. Oh, cooking shows not have this steam go crazy like that. Thermometers, this was a really fast instant read one. I love it, so it gives me everything. Other thermometers, they'll run you like 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks, but it'll do the job. It's a little slower, but it'll help you determine when your food is ready. Let me go ahead and give this last little guy a flip. Boom, boom, boom. So notice in the pan, we'll take it over here. Look how much it shrunk, right? We started off decent sized meatballs that we flattened out. When we pushed it in the pan, they were like that big. Now they're looking like that. And that's okay. And those will be delicious, high protein little pucks that we'll eat for the meal, right? So let me come around so I can see what you see. Beautiful, high, lean ground beef. You could cook it to like 135, 145. I found with these, just like everything else, the outside will be hotter, right? So get it inside the middle right there. Honestly, what was that? 2 minutes, 3 minutes. This round is done. Let me get a nice plate. Let me get a okay plate. I'm gonna save the nice plate for when we're eating. Welcome to our cabinet. It's a beautiful cabinet. So right here, those are up to temp. Wow. Let me pull those out. Just like that. And yes, again, onions not great. I don't love how they look, right? There we are. It's getting a little smoky. It smells a little burnt. I don't like this pan. I wish I had one of the, honestly, Tefal non-sticks. Pretty good. They hit me up on Instagram one day. The Filipino one, not the American one. I guess I'm not good enough for the American brand or the American branch. And they're like, hey, can we reshare your video? I was like, yeah, go ahead, share my video. And I was like, do you have any opportunities that I could work with you guys? And they're like, no. And I was like, thanks for sharing my video and not wanting to work with me. Anyways, back to the burger patties. Think we could fit 3 in here. I'm not gonna cook these up to the same temperature. I'm gonna pull these earlier. I'm gonna get these off and then start working on that beautiful, beautiful gravy. Again, these onions are crazy. These onions are way too big. Take your time. Look at this. Gordon Ramsay would punch me in the face for that. We have these beautiful burger patties all done, steaming, beautiful and gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really look at the recipe. I messed up. don't put a whole big onion in there. Do half a small onion and take your time. Dice it up a little better, because as I was making the burger patties, I had to take some of that onion out of there. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started with the gravy. We're using, again, boom, boom, that mushroom gravy, or the mushrooms in the can. You can use whatever you want. It's just gonna change how much water you add at the end. The classic Jollibee gravy, you're gonna get more of a, you're gonna use the one from Seafood City, so you know what to expect out of that. These are just regular Smart and Final mushrooms. It's all the same stuff though. Canned mushrooms and water. We're just gonna go ahead, grab a little strainer, throw that over the sink, get that strained out. You could keep the juices if you wanted to, in order to have more of a mushroom flavor, and use that instead of water to make the gravy a little more full. Once you got your mushrooms strained out, a pan on medium-high heat. We're gonna go ahead, throw these in first so that we can sear these off. Get some of that wetness out of them. Once this gets a little color, again, we're not adding oil. You could add some Pam cooking spray if you wanted to. Once these get some color, we're gonna weigh out 2 tablespoons of our light butter. This one is, I know it's not healthy, canola oil. This is what I had in the fridge, but you could go ahead, use full fat butter. Not good for us. On the plus side, it has less calories, so So we're going 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna weigh it out. This is a real cooking show, you know what I mean? We do this for real. We use these recipes to get shredded. So we're going 14 grams is 1 serving size. We're gonna look for about 28. We're at 30, 2 grams over. Nobody's gonna die. I'm gonna keep letting that sear up though. I have my measurement right here when we're ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's the thing with some of these recipes. If you use a canned or just like the straight up dry mushrooms, the canned one has a lot of moisture that comes out of there. So for the recipe, when you add in your water, 2 to 3 cups to hydrate the flour to make your gravy. We're gonna do it together, but we're gonna pour it in slowly so that the flour doesn't get all clumped up, and we're not able to make it a smooth, beautiful gravy. Mushrooms smell good though. Mushrooms smell real good. So this gravy, kind of crazy. So there's a few things in the fitness, like healthy space that we could do. Yes, we could use this. Canola oil is not gonna be good for us, but there's something that I have not tried out yet. They have a bamboo flour that is pretty much all fiber that you could use in order to make gravies and to bake breads, to make pizzas, things like that. I'm gonna be diving into that. I haven't really tried it out, or I haven't really looked into it enough, so we'll kind of see what's going on with that. The mushrooms look drier. Mushrooms look like they got a little bit of color on them, not a ton. Definitely evaporated a lot of the liquid. I'm gonna go ahead, turn this heat down, medium low, just so that we could get this butter going. Like that. Boom, like that. We'll melt that gently, and then once that's nice and melty, we'll go ahead, we're gonna throw in the flour in there, and then from there, it's gonna be a slow game of adding in water little by little so that we don't make everything, gravy doesn't get too clumpy. So we got 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour. From there, we're just gonna mix it around nicely. It's beautiful, beautiful. Gravy is so easy to make, it's insane. It's so simple, not a lot of ingredients, and it just elevates the game. I'm not sure if I'm really that much of a saucy person, but as I get older, I don't think I really need too much sauce on things, you know? Sometimes it's a little too much when you get like a ton of ranch on onion rings, or a ton of ranch on some buffalo wings. Not buffalo wings, just like regular wings. So good. So once we're at that spot, once everything is combined pretty well, we're gonna go ahead, throw in a little bit of water, slowly. So here I have 2 cups of water. I'm gonna add that in slowly and whisk continuously. Not a lot, just like that. That's perfect. So what we're trying to do is evenly hydrate that flour. If not, if we threw all that water into there, then all of this flour would just clump up and we wouldn't have a nice smooth gravy. You would be pouring it out and there'd just be clumps, clumps and clumps and clumps. Beautiful. So it's pretty dry. Again, water, a little bit. That might have been a little too much. Let's see, we'll keep moving it. Turn that heat up a little bit. Just having a good time. Just cooking. Like you work at Jollibee, but you don't. And that's okay. Get this extra flour. Oh, the spoon. I want all my flour. I want all these calories right here. Boom, get that off. There, nice and thick again. So throw in a little bit more water. Just like that, folks. Little by little. Don't rush it. It's art. If you're hungry, I'm sorry. But we're not rushing this process. We're making beautiful gravy, Jollibee style gravy, to help you lose weight. How can you, what's better than that? I don't know. Having good food to get ripped? That's the whole purpose of all these videos, is just eat good, feel good, look good, and then like after you do all that, life improves. You look good, you feel good, you talk good, you go find a good partner, and you have a happy life. Still too thick. I'm trying to bust them open, and that sounded weird. I'm trying to just break them apart so that the inside part gets a little more hydrated, you know? There we go, little by little. Don't rush it. If you do rush it though, there is a recovery. There is a way to recover. Just put it on a higher heat and just like let it boil down. Some of the clumps will break down, not all of them, but the first time I cooked this, that's what happened. I just threw it all in there and it was super clumpy, and I just let it boil for a little, let it all come together. It was all right. It wasn't great. It was okay though. There's still quite a bit of clumps in here. You could save the water from the mushroom, the can of mushroom. The mushroom can. You could save that. If you don't want to use this water, you could put that in there. You'd have more of a mushroom flavor. How would you season it? I'm not completely sure, but I'm sure it would taste really good. Mushroom is a really good umami flavor, so try that out if you want. So we're almost there. Just got a little bit of water left. Gravy is nice and thick. It's in a good place. This is a gravy I would like to eat. And then after that, we're just gonna season it up, and you're good. So let me throw in the rest of this water. Might be, that's good. Depending on you, how salty you want it. We like our food pretty salty. Got that from Joanne. She goes hard with her salty food. Steaks, ton of flaky salt. Seafood boils, she wants it to like burn her mouth. We're gonna go in with 2 beef cubes, okay? Nor beef cubes. If you don't like it that salty, start off with 1, put in a quarter after that, put in a quarter after that. But I think you should be fine with 1.5. I'm gonna throw in 2, boom, just like that. And then we're gonna hit it with some soy sauce to create that beautiful, beautiful color. With the soy sauce, I'm going 1.5 tablespoons. Boom, 1.5, just like that. And then the last thing we need, we're just gonna go a little fresh cracked pep. As much as you want, it really adds to that depth for what we're cooking. Beautiful. And we're gonna let that beef cube dissolve with everything. We're gonna let everything get to know each other. And that's it. We're gonna plate it up and enjoy. Look at that beautiful color as it starts to mix. Oh yeah. Guys, I'm telling you. This is one of the easiest, most delicious, high protein meals. Like imagine someone telling you they got ripped, they turned their life around, they got a Bugatti, they got married when they were single forever, and they're like, it started because they started eating Jollibee burger steak, and then everything from there changed. This is really where it's at, folks. So look at that gravy, nice and smooth. Not a ton of clumps in there. We did okay. We did all right. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit longer. I would like for that to coat the back of the spoon a little bit more, but other than that, we can taste test, see what this gravy's talking about. Oh wait, you want the first sip? You want that? It's okay. That's good. Very, very good. I want a little bit more. I want a little more pepper. Other than that, saltiness is good. Flavor is good. A few cracks of that. We'll let it thicken up. Throw this guy onto a plate. Weigh it out so that we know our macros. And this is gonna be your next favorite meal prep food. I'm sorry if you see a mess here. I will do better next time. All right, so let's go ahead, let's let this cook down. Once it's ready to go, once it's beautiful and thick, then we'll plate it up. All right, so that gravy is nice and thick. What we're gonna do, again, this is a real show. This is how we eat. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna weigh out that gravy so we know the overall weight so that we can weigh it out later and calculate our food. Boom, so this gravy, after we cooked it down, boom, 19 ounces. So we'll break that up. We'll divide that as we need. So while we plate this up, we have our gravy right here, ready to go. We're gonna plate up 6 ounces of white rice, 6 ounces of beautiful, fresh jasmine white rice. A little cross on the top, praise God. A little bit, got my scale right there with it. Boom, 5, a little touch more. Boom, 5.7, I'm good with that. Estimate a little lower. For the beef patties, let's throw on 3. Let's see how we look with 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm sorry for the onions. Perfect, 6 ounces right there. And then for that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gravy, we'll just take that and we'll just ladle it right on top. And we'll calculate what this food is. Ooh. Ooh, let's go. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. This looks good. This looks good. Check me out. Check me out. Burger steak, Jollibee style to help you lose some weight. This is what I'm talking about right now. This is what we're working with. Let me bring this closer. Let me come up close. Let me talk to you. This is what we're working with, baby. Burger steak to help you lose weight. It's not fair. Look at that. This is gonna be your new favorite meal. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Boom, steamy, beautiful. It's just gorgeous. I'm gonna take a step back though, okay? I'm gonna take a step back so that we can get into our normal spot. I got excited. So, this, the gravy, the beef, lean beef. Honestly, when I go to restaurants, I eat their food sometimes, and I'm just like, if I had a little less fat, you know, I would enjoy this. Fat is delicious, but when it's like pooling, I'm just like, this is unnecessary. Look at that bite. You want that bite? I'm telling you, this goes crazy. This one, this should be illegal. I'm gonna start crying. Again, it's a recipe to help you lose weight. It's not the most tender beef. It's very delicious though. I've been doing this for a very long time, meal prepping, trying to lose weight, trying to stay lean. And eating chicken breast, rice, and broccoli is not it. It's not sustainable for me. A lot of my friends fell off because they're trying to do that. There's a lot better options nowadays, you know? So try this out. Try this out. Adjust it to your liking. You want more salt? Throw a little more salt. You want more soy sauce? You want more gravy? You like mushrooms? Throw more mushrooms on here. Have fun with it. I'm not a chef. We're just in here cooking up foods that we want to try out, make them healthier. Just have fun. Tell your mom you love her. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. Peace out. My lovely fiance, my future wife, real estate agent in San Diego.
Oh, just like home.
Tastes like home. Oh, like your 3rd birthday party in Jollibee. Good?
Yeah, can I have it now?
Yeah, you can have it.
Thank you.